Hi everybody, I hope that you are having a nice week. So today's episode is going to be a practical episode and it has to do with embracing our shadows. So why I think that this is important to be talking about today and why I suggest that you start practicing this too, because our shadows are a huge part of ourselves. So we are not trying to deny who we are in this channel. We are just trying to accept and integrate and acknowledge and love all these parts that are us. So we are not just light, we are also shadow. So remember that all this is you. Yes, you can be this wonderful being with love, light, all that. But unless you are, I don't know, someone like Buddha or Jesus, you probably have all these shadows within you. And how do we know this? Because what you are seeing outside is a reflection of yourself. So if you are seeing things in the world that you don't like, this actually is a reflection of things within you that you probably don't like or don't accept about yourself. So remember, guys, that I also do or practice shadow work, and this has to do with seeing, hearing, and acknowledging all these parts of ourselves that we have been denying, disowning, rejecting, okay? The more that we keep doing this, because probably we want to be loved and accepted, and I don't know, we think that because we are suppressing all these parts, we are going to get, I don't know, good things, because this has been the social programming. The more that whatever it keeps us in the states that we are, is going to just keep playing the same. So, and it also has to do with healing, because the moment that we can integrate all these parts of ourselves, healing also happens naturally, okay? But regardless, this just has to do with being you and accepting you and loving you exactly for who you are. You don't need to change anything, okay? This is like so massively important. You don't need to change anything. So I heard that message recently from this Spanish woman, Covadonga Perez Lozana. She is a life coach. And I think that I can use this, because what she was saying is that, that we have been telling ourselves, especially if you are in the spiritual path, that you don't need to change the other. The only one that you can change is you. And yes, okay, we know that, but we are now like going beyond this. You don't need to change anything. You just need to accept you, okay? You just need to accept you. So guys, the other inspiration that I've had for going ahead with this has been Amanda Ellis. You can check her on YouTube as well. She channels Archangel Metatron and, well, other beings, and she also does these tarot readings. So I just love her. So anyway, just a few days ago, she was channeling Lilith, and she is like this representation of the pure original woman that was in the Garden of Eden. So it was an Eve, like we have been told as well, and she has been like demonized because of the story. I won't get into that, but she just represents all these, well, the whole power that we all hold. So it's just tapping into all of us, not denying anything, just accepting this is me. So what you are seeing here today, it has a purpose. This is why I have chosen all this. So the first thing is, this flag. So I'm trying to express as a symbol, all of the chakras, all of us, from the bottom, okay, to the top. And probably it keeps going, we know that as well. Also, I'm just wearing, different earrings. I'm wearing this as well. This is the Tree of Life, like different bracelets. this is what I chose today, just as a symbol of you can do what you want, you can wear what you want, just be yourself, and it's okay. It's okay. Oh, and I also forgot, I just washed my hair as well, so whatever, I'm just showing up exactly how I am. And I hope that this inspires you, to do the same, okay? So getting back to the shadows, I'm going to propose this exercise as well. So this comes as well from Covadonga, and I think it's great. So please, guys, try to practice this if you resonate with what I'm saying. Because people just say, sure, embrace your shadows, embrace all that, and you are like, wow, okay, how do I do this? Because first thing, are you aware of your shadows? Because if you were aware of your shadows, probably you would have actually integrated them. Or maybe you are aware, but you are rejecting your shadows. And what I mean by shadows, I mean all these aspects that you don't like about you. Okay? And we all have that. So, first of all, maybe you want to have a closer look to yourself and to see what you don't like about you. And I know this is difficult as well because this takes so much honesty, like radical honesty. I propose as well at the same time that you are doing this, when we finish, the episode, do the same. Create a list of things that you actually love about you. And sometimes this is like even more difficult. I remember this episode that I did with Joanne at the beginning of creating this channel. And I can't remember how I titled the episode, but she was actually so honest because we were trying to find positive aspects and it was so challenging for her. So I invite you to take a look on that regardless. So I understand that sometimes the most difficult thing, of course, maybe for me as well, is seeing the things that you love about you. So maybe I'll do another episode on that. But today we are just trying to embrace these aspects that we don't like. And the thing is, it's both. It's integrating what we like and what we don't like, this, duality. So the shadows, the light, like it's all. Because this is who we are. This is who we are. And we know that we are also connected to each other, to the planet. We are just expression of Source, God, whatever name you want to give to that. So that means that it's okay to have all this within us. It's okay. But for today, what can we do? So I was watching this episode from Covadonga, like I'm saying, and she was actually proposing this exercise, which is what I proposed that we could be doing. So she actually had all these people in front of her, and she was saying, we are just going to give you a piece of paper, okay? And on that piece of paper, you are going to write one thing that you normally wouldn't say to anyone about something regarding of who you are or which aspects of you also have. So, for example, when we are introducing to other people, we are using all these facades. I mean, if you are practicing authenticity, probably not, or probably you are more conscious of what you are showing and what challenges you are having when you are meeting someone that you don't know. But most of us, what is it that we do? We just show our best, right? So, I don't know, like I am sweet, or I am funny, or I am, an extrovert, or, all these things. So this exercise is about doing the opposite. And this is my suggestion for starting to really be authentic and really be yourself and really embracing your shadows and these parts of you that you don't like. Why? Because when you integrate all this, you really tap into all your power And this is huge, guys. This is huge, because then nothing can threaten you, because you are just you. Not also that, when you accept and you have worked on all these parts of yourself that you don't like, when you are seeing this in the outside in someone else, you are going to accept that too. You are starting to become less judgmental and more acceptant and more compassionate too, because you are doing this with yourself. So you start with you, and then this is natural. You just do this with everybody because it's just organic, okay? So I have already done this, because maybe you are thinking, oh Marta, what about you? You are telling us what to do, what about you? Okay, so I've done it. Just one, okay? I'm just not going to reveal my whole thing. If you know me, probably you know my shadows as well. And some of them maybe I'm not conscious of, but so this is what I wrote. And this is how I am going to introduce to you this time, okay? So, let me see. Okay. Yeah, I hope that you saw it, okay, just in case. And this is something that, you know, sometimes I haven't been like fully aware of this, but yeah. So this is a part of me that I am embracing just now, that I'm sharing with you. And you know, guys, feel free to write below this aspect of you that you are too, you know. So I'm not saying, guys, just go out and just use this and just introduce yourself as, hello, I am Marta and I am greedy, or hello, I am Marta, I am aggressive, or hello, I am, I don't know, John, and I am, you know, whatever, you fill in the blank. But if you can, at least with people who you trust, your friends, people who love you, why not, okay? But the first person that needs to know this and who needs to accept this is you. So the more honest and authentic you are with yourself, the better and more free you are going to feel too. And this is going to be the energy that you are going to be sending out, and what other people are going to see as well from you. And maybe you are going to inspire others to do the same. And we know this too. The more you do this with yourself, the more people you are going to be attracting in your life that are going to just show you the same, okay? Well, and once you have done this, so I invite you, you know, to just write as many pieces of paper as you need to really name all these parts of you that you don't like, that you try to hide, that you try to reject, that you try the other doesn't see, okay? Just try to do this, because then you feel even like more peaceful with yourself, like, oh yeah, this is me, and it's okay, and the last thing, and I've never done before either, so I'm just going with the flow, is that I'm just going to share this song with you. And it doesn't matter the lyrics, it doesn't matter the music, the images, you know, it's just a new song. I resonate with this song, and you choose one song for you, but I'm just going to show you how it looks like when you accept all these parts of you, or you are at least on the path of accepting all these parts of you, you know, the parts that you don't want people to see, etc. Okay, because this is you, and then you really feel free and empowered, okay? So I'm just going to share this song with you, just the part that really makes me, like, clicks on me. And this is what you do. So you have in your mind's eye this vision of you, and you just see as well all these labels which could be all these pieces of paper that you have been writing, like I am irascible, I am greedy, I am, you just see yourself with all this. And you also see yourself, so this is what you can do as well, with all these positive things. Positive, you know what I mean? Like things that you love and you like about yourself. So you visualize yourself with all this, okay? Like positive, negative, dark, light, good, bad, the duality. And all this is you, okay? Okay guys, so I'm just going to share this song and I'm going to show you how it looks like for me when I visualize all these parts of myself that I don't like, the parts of myself that I like. And obviously I'm on this process. I'm not, up there and I've accepted everything, okay? I'm not in that moment, but this is what I do, so I just dance. This is what I do, so I'm just going to share this song. And if you feel like doing the same, just join me on this, okay? So I'm just going to pause this video for a second and I'll just get to the part that I love, that makes me feel more, just myself. So I hope that this was an inspiration as well for you. I mean, we just need to be the example, okay? So I invite you to really put your attention inside yourself and really feel all these parts of you. It's okay, okay? And if you can do it, I also invite you to think, why not, okay? What are you afraid of that is going to happen if you really show to the world who you really are? And of course, again, I'm not talking about, just going and punching people or just doing things that harm others, okay? Just by being you, just by making decisions that make you happy, okay? Because we know we are just doing things that we don't like and we are choosing things that we don't like. And it's the same because we are afraid of something or because we are afraid of showing these parts of ourselves, because we are afraid that something is going to happen. So from here, my message from today is that embrace yourself, just being you, just be this powerful, light and dark being that you are. I love you.